Good evening, good evening. You should be able to hear me okay, and you'll notice the microphone is back in its chosen place now. And yes, so it should be a little bit clearer and a little bit warmer. It's here, look, it's here. It's like a little tribble. Like a little tribble. Little tribble. And yes, it's, oh look, you can even see the little road logo, look. Spin it around, look. There you go, little O for road. So yes, it's got a nice furry tribble. I've got a nice furry tribble in front of me, but it's a lovely microphone. And I've got my long cable. My long cable came from Amazon, which I don't normally order from Amazon, but I needed a long cable, and they had a decent price one, and it's a good brand one as well. It's I can't remember which one it is that I went for in the end, but it's a good one. It's a good quality brand. It was actually about £14 as opposed to all the cheap unbranded ones, which were about 5, 6. So yes, we are all good. We are now in a permanent setup with the USB mic gone, and this one now permanently rigged up. So it should always sound good now, and hopefully it should sound a bit warmer. I am going to keep monitoring it though. I'm keeping an eye on it myself, and I'm watching little bits of each stream afterwards as well to make sure everything works. And yeah, all good. All working okay. It's not shiny Sunday, obviously, so I'm not shiny today. I'm very unshiny today. Nothing really new, but I will just briefly touch on what happened the other day. So, I was okay for streaming. I wasn't in any pain or anything. I've had gallstones for years, and normally they're very placid and they leave me alone and they don't bother me. And then every so often, one decides to go, "I'm coming out." And this is what happened. About 11:30 on Saturday evening, it decided, I'm making a bid for freedom. And I spent about 3.5 hours unable to sleep, in various states of pain coming and going. And anyway, the situation was that we ended up, I ended up basically cancelling stream because I needed sleep. Essentially, I was so tired. I just needed some sleep, and so yeah, I just decided to cancel stream. And I've also noticed my earrings are looking wrong. That one should be like that. That's how I like it, just like that look. So anyway, I'm going back to Zelda. I've started a few more games on the DS, on the Switch too. I've started a few more games now, and yeah, we're all good. We're all good. It's Switch 2. I'm loving the Switch 2. Loving it. But I am using Switch 1 controllers because I've got a few of these, look. I'm using Switch 1 controllers because Switch 2 controllers are expensive and they're still getting Joy-Con drift. These are cheaper. Buy these second-handed CEX. If your left-hand one gets a drift, you just buy a left-hand one from CEX. And you can mix and match your colours as well. So you can have really cool colour combinations. But anyway, on to Zelda. I have done a few more bits since you were last in with me, so let's go back to Zelda. No, we'll just start the software. I've got a system update to run. So I've done this labyrinth here. So I've added that onto the collection, and I'm going to head up and do that labyrinth next. So that gets me all the 3 labyrinths, and I've also I've got the horse armor. It comes with controllers on the side, yes, but I'm not using the ones that are on the side. I'm using these instead. When I'm using them wirelessly, I'm using these instead because there's not a lot of difference, to be honest. They're slightly bigger, slightly chunkier, but I'm used to using these, so it stands to reason I might as well use them. But I've done that shrine, South Lomi Labyrinth, and then the next one I'm going to do is the diamond one, which is up there. Well, technically it's square, but it's, you know what I mean. So I'm going to make my way up there and do that one. And I am probably best off going from Tabantha Tundra. And if I head from Tabantha Tundra, head north, I can also pick up a shrine on my way up there. Because there's a shrine. I think it's a test of strength, so I don't think I'll be doing it just yet. But I'll be picking it up as we go. It's a diamond. So what I've done now is my horse now has the ancient armour on, which means basically I can do this. Whistle my horse and it goes and warps to me. So that's basically what I've done. It's not a very good horse I've got, but I'm going to head across the Tabantha Tundra on it anyway. And if I go up the right hand side of that mountain, there's a shrine up at the very top of the tundra. This is the problem, that my horse has not got a lot of energy, so I'm only getting 3 spurs. Whereas on Epona, which I could get actually, I could go and get Epona now. Epona takes some breaking, but Epona has 5 spurs. It's the only horse in the game that's got 5 spurs. You can see the shrine there, look, in the distance. But there is a Lionel in the way. I just need to be aware of the Lionel. This tundra contains a Lionel. He's somewhere over there, I think. Or am I going to run straight into him? And you know I'm not a fan of Lionels. Because they hurt. Where is he? He's somewhere mooching around. Oh, there he is, look. There he is, that's the Lionel. Look, just over Link's head now. That's the Lionel. Just run past him. Oh, they mess you up good and proper, Lionels. I mean, you fight them, by all means, but they are hard as nails. So this is the shrine I'm just going to grab. And then once I've grabbed this one, I can, well, number one, use it as a warping position to get to the top of the map, but also I can head up to the next labyrinth from it, because the next labyrinth takes me across the top of the map and sort of across the Tiflo ruins as well, which is the bit that's hidden in the darkness, where you have to get the, you have to basically fight a Lionel in the dark, fight a Hinox in the dark, or Hinox. I think this one is not a test of strength. I think... Evening, Curtis. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better, thank you. Thank you for your concern. Nice to see you in here as well. Ah, this is the one. I know what this one is. You have to get the key out of that chest. The way you do it is you take it. Yeah, I had a attack of I had attack of my bloody gallstones. So it just meant I had to cancel the stream, basically. So what you do is you do this, and then you wait for those to come back. You drop that onto them. You then stasis one of those. And then while that's stasised, drop onto there. Get the chest. Get the key. Get out of the way quick, because that's coming back down. Yeah, it is pretty damn horrendous. There we go. And that is a very, very easy shrine, when you know how to do it. Yeah, it gives you pain basically all around your right side of your abdomen and around your back and up to your shoulder. And it just flares and it's horrible. Yeah, I told you, it's a very easy shrine. That's 4 again. So that means I can visit. I can go and visit one of the little goddess statues, and go and get myself another stamina bar. And I'm going to need another stamina bar because I'm going to go and get Epona. So let's get my horsey back. And then I need to turn my horse and ride towards the volcano. So you keep heading towards the volcano there. You can just see it through the snow. And go north of this area here. And we're just going along the top of the map. You can see the labyrinth appearing in front of the volcano now, look. That's the next labyrinth. You see the sort of the outline of it. So you keep going along the top of the map. Turn up there. And then you start coming up very soon. Some ancient ruins. There's a few wolfies. You can actually just ride into a wolf when you're on a horse and it'll often kill it. So this is the next one. And there is, just to cause us grief, there is an icy one. So he's going to throw ice crystals at me now. The problem is now, he's going to keep attacking me. Now, I won't come into the labyrinth. There we go, got him. Because you're elemental, that means I can basically just get him with an elemental hit. So this is the next labyrinth. This is the North Lome labyrinth, I think. Oh, the trail on the cliff. So this one is the one I can never remember. Never remember how you do this one. I think it involves clearing all that lot there. So that's the way around. And you can't just go the obvious way. Let's touch you round the back. We've got loads more again, look. So as you head more into the labyrinth, look, you start getting your... well, it starts looking like a maze. So this takes me up to the back of the labyrinth, this passage here. Is it this one? Is it that one? Is it this one? Or is he a frost based one? No, he's not. He's not elemental, so an elemental attack doesn't work against him. However, lighting him on fire does work. And then freezing him. There we go. Take that. Bit of a confined space to be doing much fancy there. I think there's another one in here as well. Right, so we get some arrows. Yeah, somebody's been camping here, look. Somebody's been camping, look, there's a campfire. Campfire and a weird stand thing. I've just heard another one. There's a buckler. Hunter's shield, I forgot that one. I forgot there were one of them. That's like a really rare shield, that. Right, I'm going to fury him. Fury him. That's the easiest way to get rid of them. Because that'll get rid of any others that are nearby that I've not found yet as well. There we go, that's the boss's fury dealt with. I need shields because I've got... And do you remember I complained I got no shields? What's that? Oh, meteor rod! Oh, I'm having that. I love meteor rod. I love meteor rods. Let's get rid of one of these moonlight scimitars. I like them. They're pretty. Lizzle shield. I don't need that. Don't need that. The arrow as well. There's a bit of stuff on here as well. And there is steel Lizzle bow. An Edge of Duality. Yes, I will hang that one up in the house. Right, Edge of Duality. What can I get rid of? Let's get rid of that Cobble Crusher. Oh no, hang on. Let's get rid of that instead. Keep the Cobble Crusher. Get the Edge of Duality. Because I like the Edge of Duality as well. Pretty weapon. Right, just make sure I've got everything. Yep, don't need that. So there's another passage there. Nothing in it. So that's at the edge of the labyrinth. That's probably one I killed with my Urbosa's Fury. I can hear Liz out. There's another one. That's why I like those. Because you don't have to get close and you can set fire to them. Yeah, I'm not bothering with Liz or Spear. That's still in here. Ooh. I'll have that though. A luminous stone. A random Lunimus. That's a new word, Lunimus. It's a Lunimus stone. I might grab that as a sample and add that into the bank. So when I say luminous, you can go Lunimus. It's like a festivity at the end of the year. Lunimus. We celebrate it. We celebrate it in May. And Loon's birthday is Lunimus. Ooh, silver rupee. Actually, it's purple rupee. They Might Be Doughty Giants did a song called Purple Toupee. I think. Yeah, this is the stuff. And there is an eye. It has got an eye. I think that's the way in, actually. There is an eye, but you've got to kill the eye. You've got to get the eye. So this is, yeah, there's a piece that's shaped like a dog bone on the map. And there's an eye for that. Ah! Oh! Boom. Blood Moon. Rises once again. Look how my face is lit up red.
The blood moon rises once again.
Please be careful, Link. Yes, it's a new word, Lunimus. So that was a blood moon. I did wonder if they were going to have a blood moon very soon. But that also I think that means all those Liz will be back. That I've just killed. Yeah, I think... I'm not sure if the stuff in the labyrinths comes back. Ah, there's a... Very... Oh no, that's not that. That's not. That is a... One of them. When they're not magnetic... You know, what you do is when you go up to a chest, especially in the frozen parts of the map, check it's magnetic. And if it's not magnetic, it's one of them. And it'll whiz around and go... And keep hitting you. And the little shits. The absolute little shits. So we are... I think we're nearly back at the... Ah, this is the dead end. So you go all the way around the labyrinth and end up in a dead end. And this is the other... Yeah, that's the dead end. And then there's another passage. It's there. And if I go down here, there's another dead end here. Hello, Pebble Pan. Lovely to see you in again. I'm just doing the North Labyrinth. So this is the other one. And that is the eye. So once you destroy the eye, that now gives you access under there to get in. And you've already seen where the passage was. So I went past it. It's basically, it's in the dog bone. There's like a dog bone piece on each side. And one of them contains the entrance. And it's this one, but we have to go all the way around here. And then through there. It's to the right here. Beat Tears of the Kingdom and then want to start all the other Zeldas. Still this one's my favourite. Yeah, this one's just has a special place for me in my heart. It's just my absolute favourite Zelda. So this is the dog bone through here. And then if I remember right, that's now cleared out, look. So we can go this way. Is it this one? So it's that. So we've got those, which could just destroy in one. We destroy that. Nobody wants electric ones. My bow's broke. Shame, I've got past all those bows and I didn't even pay attention to the fact that my bow was breaking. Let's have a look what bows I've got. What bows have I got? What bows have I got? Oh, let's have a knight's bow because I've got loads of those. Oh. Bang! And you as well. And I'll just go down and get your mate because he's... Ah! I'll get all the choo-choo jelly. Oh, you little bastard. So that's the other way in. But I'm already in. Yeah, I've heard that about Witcher 3. So that's the way up. And here's the shrine. So that's the labyrinth completed. That's the North Lomi Labyrinth. So I've now completed all three of the labyrinths, which means I now have the full set of barbarian armour. So this is a blessing, or cop-out shrine, as I call them, as men call them. It's a cop-out shrine because it's like Nintendo have just gone, we'll just copy paste the same. Because I think the other one that's a cop-out shrine is the tests of strength, because they just copy paste the same imagery. It's the same. I mean, yeah, the dude in the hat may change style. There's the barbarian leg wraps. But yeah, they just changed the imagery. And it's the same shrine. With a different... It's like copy it, paste it, copy it, paste it, copy it, paste it. And the thing is, there's 20 blessings, I think, or 18 blessings. There's about 15 or 20 tests of strength. Which means there's only actually about 80 puzzle shrines. So bad Nintendo. they've done it in the new game as well, because in the new game you get the combat trials, which are essentially the tests of strength in this game, but they're a little more varied. Whereas these you just get a guardian comes up. Those you get different tests, and you do it against constructs. The different styles. Whereas this, they're all the same. Guardian rises out of a hole in the floor, so that's that one done, and I've also done that one there. There's a shrine there. There's the one that I personally hate. You can see it there, look, it's there. Where you get that little square pool. There's a shrine there. So I could go to Selmy's spot, head down and get that one, but I hate that one. Really hate that one. You'll see why. It's basically rolling balls down a hill. So back to Shadowknow. Or Selmy's spot. Most peaceful part of the map. And we are going down. Let me just check I'm going. I think it's the right one. We are going down. It's the one to the north, so it's up there. So I need to keep to the right. So it's very easy to deviate away. It's this one. Wolfie! It's very easy to get drawn over to the wrong side. And keep going down here. And eventually I'll reach a bit of a gorge. I think I've deviated too far away. Have I? No, I haven't. I'm still there. This is the bit where I go under the bridge. I need to go up to the right. And I'll just walk up there. Because you basically, you cross paths, I think, and come up to the right and come over that bridge. But I'm there anyway. It's just here. We'll avoid them because they're the little ice shits. And this is the ledge you need to be on. Just here. You see the balls there, look? The snowballs. And what we have to do, there's a few of them. You only get so many chances. But what we have to do is we have to put 2 Cryonosis blocks in here. One as close to that edge as we can. And then the other one wherever it fits, basically. I should put those 2 there. Back up. And it's basically pushing snowballs. Don't think... Can I pick them up? Yeah. If I can pick them up, they're a little bit too big, I think. A little bit too small, I mean. But let's give it a try. So it's off here. There they go. And they should roll down. And this is the problem. They get stuck. What you have to do is go and smash it. Because if you just send another one down, you'll get another one stuck. That's the problem. And that's why I hate this trial. And if you get them all stuck, you have to go out of range so they despawn. And then spawn back again. You get a little well here where you can roll them round in there. If you go too far, you can't pick them up. Let me try rolling it down here instead. Keep it on this side.
Are both
I
those
think this will
glorious
just
reds?
smash it though. Let's see. Yes, that's done it. So that goes down and that smashes that door. And that reveals the Leviathan, which is good to get a photo of while you're down here. It's not a useful shrine, this one. But you have got the Leviathan under here, which one of the quests is to get a photo of the Leviathan. So that's the Leviathan. And the shrine is underneath it. So while you're under here, get a photo. Don't think it's gonna. I think it's not. It's not picked up a. I think this is the biggest cave in the game as well. Because this game's not really got caves as such. It's not got many. It's not like Tears of the Kingdom, which is absolutely full of them. This one's a little bit more limited, and I think this is the biggest cave. And I also think this is a cop-out. Because you've had to do a challenge to get to it. It's either a cop-out or a test of strength. And part of me hopes it's a cop-out. Some of me thinks it's going to be a test of strength. It's a cop-out, I think. Yeah, it's a cop-out. So you see, they're exactly the same copy-pasted shrine. And it just has a different guy sat in the chair. So this one's got the little pointy hat. Right, I have a great... So I'll get rid of that knight's broadsword, because they're a bit shit. And we'll have a royal claymore. That has given me number 6, is it? So I don't definitely need to go and redeem now. Yep, number 6. I'm going to do a redemption and get my goodies. But that has pretty much cleared a lot of the top of the map. There's one more shrine, and it's right over there. If I leave the Hebrus Great Skeleton's Cave, see your skeleton. I think there's a Korok down here actually, but I'll come and get that later when I start doing my Korok hunt. I think there's a Korok on the head actually. It's like, woohoo! You found me. I've been hidden under here all these years. So we'll head out, exposing just how shite my capture card is. Look at that. Look at the pixelation. I think it's capturing in 5 colours. It feels like it. Right, so where we're going next is over there. It's not as difficult to get over as you think. And I know that the one at the very top of the map... Oh, see you in a bit, Curtis. The one at the very top of the map is a test of strength. What we can do is we can go up here. There's a... You can force a blood moon with an area up here as well. So I'm going to use one of my Rivali's Gales because I've got them. So I might as well use them to get into this ridge. And then what I'll do when I get onto the plane at the bottom, I'll just summon my Nene. I'll summon my Popo. I'll go to the top of the map. They're fairly high up. That there is a really good thing where you can crash the game. I have actually done that. You can basically keep despawning and spawning and end up with loads and loads of horses. And it crashes the game. So we keep going. And I just need to make sure There's the shrine, look. So I'll make sure I keep gaining elevation as I go along. Don't want to lose too much elevation because then I end up having to climb up to the shrine, and climbing up these rocks at the top of the map is a pissing nightmare. So you see I've got to go all the way across there, look, to get to this little ice shelf. I seem to remember this ice shelf is a bit fighty as well. Yeah, though there's a stall thing there. So at night time that will come to life. Whoa. Gonna run at me. Ooh. Correct puzzle. I'll tell you what, let's get the shrine first. Let's get the shrine first, eh? Because I can go into the shrine and then respawn them. And if I die, I don't have to come back. Because I can warp. So this one is a test of strength. I think it's a major test of strength. Yeah, I've not done any major ones yet, but I probably could now. So that's cleared the top corner of the map there. That's got Hebra, or most of Hebra. There it is. One more I can get to from Selmy's spot. So you see the tree there, Tolono Peak. I need to get to that. And if you get to Tolono Peak and look across at Birren Snow Shelf, it looks like a bird. Yeah, off you bugger. Yeah, we've got an attempted hack. There, you can go away. Because everybody really wants to go on streamboo.com. Streamboo.com. Because it's spunky. Off you go, Wolfie. Nobody likes you. So where I'm going, you see that lone tree on top of that peak there? It's the one with just one tree on it. It's that one. And then Birren Snow Shelf is over there. And it's a quest just set off in Rito Village. So this does rather handily have a path up to it. Because you know what my rules are about paths. Stick to the path. Everything will attack you. And there'll be boulders rolling down at you and all sorts of stuff. Although, look at that lot. Ooh. Oof, yes sir. Oof, yeah, I'll have those. Rock salt amber. So it does have a path up to it. But yeah, you just know you're going to get attacked by absolutely everything. Yeah, we've just had a Ban Evader restricted. It were one of those stream boo ones. Right, let them jump. Because what they do is they jump, they lose the potency, and while they've lost the sting, that's when you can get them. Not like that. Can be quite violent, can't they? So let them get the sting back again. Let's get a... Actually, what I could just do is that. And then an elemental attack them. Whoa! Shittery. There we go. Elemental attack. And that is my first white choo-choo jelly. That's my first white chew that I've killed. Keep going up. And then around the peak we've got another path. And we're going up to the peak. And then it says, look for a bird. Oh, look! What can I see there? And if we fly over to the birdie, as you get closer, you'll see something rather magical. Oh, look, what could that be that's just popping into view now? Could that possibly be a shrine? Well, I never. And look at that, there's a birdie as well. Take that. Oh my god! I only got a roasted bird thigh out of it, but that was just like so... It was so cool. Now I've got to get back up there. That was so cool. Or cruel. So yeah, you can fly above the albatrosses and shoot them, or the eagles, or whatever they're meant to be. I want them to be an albatross, to be honest. Yeah, there's plenty of perches coming up now. I'm going to have to use my Rivali's Gale, the last Rivali's Gale though, so the bird wins. I've got to use my last Rivali's Gale now. So that should give me purchase to stand. And the shrine, look, is there. So if I Rivali there, I'll give it back to where I were, so I can go in and get the shrine. And look, there's a walker. So just a little cave, this one. Mozo Sheno Shrine. As I say, not a useful one, this one. And I think this one is a test of strength as well. And I think it's a major one. There's a lot of major ones in Hebra. Yeah, major test of strength. Good. That was good memory. So that's that one done. So the other one I've got to do is not that far away. So there's the one under Picada Snowgrove, which again is another Salmis spot one, if I want it to be, or a Hebra Peak. Go back to Salmis spot. This time we're going out to the top. Out to the north. And we're going to head round the top of the mountain. And down to Picada Snowgrove. Oh! Yeah, they won't follow me around here. Because I'm about to do a bit of a slidey. As soon as I get round here. Get around the other side of the mountain. Get down into Picada Snowgrove, and then there's another shrine down there. Just check I'm going in the right direction. Yep, I've got to go over that one, over that ridge. I seem scared. I do love bullet time. Oh shit, it's one of them. You can off and fucking not in that order. I love that though. Rog on my meat. Oh, nearly. Shut up, Wolfie. So over this ridge. And then you'll see it underneath me, all those, see all those platforms. That's Pickard of Snowgrove, and under there is there's a frozen dude to fight. So we're going underneath. Also quite an interesting area of the map. Apparently these are trees. On the according to the way the map works, these are trees. And it is right in the bottom. We're heading to the lowest point. And it's, where is it now? So we're heading to the lowest point of the Snowgrove. I'm getting shot at. Oh, that one hurt. He's just hit me bad. It's my pleasure to shoot you with an electric arrow, you turd. So here we're going to the lowest point. I think. Where's the shrine? Stop beeping at me now. Oh, some steered gourmet meat. Lovely. Delicious. Ah, I can hear it now, plinging. Pling, plinging. Getting closer, it's in here. It's down in here somewhere. So, yep, there, I've just seen the glow. Oh no, I've just seen the glow of one of those. Ah, there's the shrine, look. It's straight next to the shrine. It's one of the... Is he elemental? No, he's not, he was just frozen. Yeah, looks like I've got that. There we go. Nice meat supply. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, but yeah, the iOS app for Twitch is diabolical. The problem is these days is that because iOS's approval process is so long-winded, a lot of software companies won't update their app as often on iOS. So the Android one gets an update because they can roll it out untested, technically. But the Android one, but the iOS one, because it has to go through Apple and get submitted and get resubmitted and be checked for being bug free, they can't be bothered with it. I mean, the Android app's better, but it's not amazing. I tend to just watch it in a browser. If I'm watching Twitch, I'll just load it up in a browser. What's this one? This one's way involving fire. Oh god, the power of reach. I know which one this one is, and I don't think I can do it because you need arrows, and I've got no arrows. Although I think I can get that. Yeah, I can get that. I need arrows because I need to put the fire arrows. Oh, a drill shaft. Drill shafts are quite handy actually. So let's get rid of that. Those things are crap. Right. Yeah, power of reach, basically you're having to burn all that lot to get the key. I think the key's around there. You have to get on top of there and key's up there. Right, so I need to go and get some arrows because I'm like totally out of arrows. So I'm going to go and buy some arrows. Best place to get arrows is Tarrytown, because you can buy all the arrows in Tarrytown, whereas every other location is sans one type of arrow or more. So you can't buy every other arrow in every other location. I think the next best place for arrows is Gerudo Village. Let's head to Tarrytown. Oh, there's Kilton Lock under the bridge. Under the bridge downtown. Well, Sunday's stream's going to be an interesting one, by the way. It should be okay, but it may be a late start because we have Sheffield Computer Fair. And I'm going, and I'm meeting a friend. As you know, you probably know him, did you, Pep?
Rivali's Gale is now ready.
In fact, we might both be in rubber. Because I might wear my rubber jeans. So we have some money, but not a lot of money, so let's deal with this. Oh, Fyson, are you going to buy my wear? Buy me stuff. So we've got some... Well, get rid of my opals. And my topazes. He's great, Digipet. He is absolutely lovely. Having met him a few times, I can assure you that, yeah. Great fun. So I'm going to basically sell all my gems, including all my diamonds. And stock up on arrows. I don't think that. I think that's a bit too much anyway, because I think the dearest arrows are the bomb arrows. And I think there's 5 bundles at 350, so it's 1750, and they're the dearest arrows. Basically, you can go here, you can stock up on every arrow. Regular arrows are 175. Take all the fire arrows, that's 700. I think, yeah, I think you're fine just buying them all. It's 700 a stack now. I've got 50 of each arrow now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go and buy some more plain arrows. So I'm going to go to Gerudo Town. Because I need some just arrows. Without the elemental. So yes, you shall see. There will be photos of, I'm sure, of me and Digi in our latex. But yeah, we're going to be... Oh, there's the barbarian armor, look. But if I'm going into Gerudo Town, I need to be in drag. While I'm here, I can actually pray and get those... So the arrow seller is up here. As I say, I think she's got one... She's the other one who's well equipped, but she's not got many of all the arrows. So it's the regular arrows I want. Well, she's not got as many. So she's the dearest for... I can get 60 bomb arrows, but it's 1500 rupees. Shock arrows. I'm not going to bother with shock arrows because I've got loads of those. Fire arrows times 10. Let's take 20 of those. Oh, go on. I'll take one bundle of bomb arrows. That's 20 arrows. So yeah, I think I'm going to wear my black latex jeans. And I'll probably put, you know, my zip top, the sleeveless one. I'll probably put that one underneath as a base layer. And then I'll wear a shirt over it or something. That's what a look I tend to go for a lot. That went my Nemesis shirt. And then I can stay in it to stream. So, that's got me a load of arrows, which means I could now go and recomplete that one. Because I've got fire arrows, which is what I need. You can use bomb arrows as fire arrows, but they're a bit destructive. They tend to blow everything around and blast everything around. Well, let's go and do this one. I didn't pray, did I? I didn't pray and get my... Looking, browsing, looking. I have bought a lot of stuff just lately. I've spent a lot of money on gaming stuff just lately, so... Looky, browsy, looky. Might... If I get a Spectrum, if I see a nice Spectrum 48K, I might get that. But it's got to be something special. Because I would love one in box. Because I've never had a Spectrum 48K in box, even when I had my Spectrum 48Ks. Let's get rid of them. So it's all I want to get rid of. If you look what we've done, that's cleared all them. There's also those two there. They're quite easy, those, because you can do those with a regular arrow. Just shoot there. I think this one you just... just do that, and then you don't waste your arrow. So it's through here. Just deal with him. And then this one's the same. It's a case of deal with that one with the arrow. Deal with that one. That one can come out. Take that up with me because I think I need that up there. Oh yeah, what I can do though is I can drop that on there. Oh. Just drop it on him. So yeah, the power of reach bit is that you have to use fire arrows to burn those. That's why I said you need a fire arrow, because you have to burn those two barrels. That makes that pad rise. I don't think I need that after all. I think I'm just bringing that with me for shits and giggles. So that ladder is now accessible. There's the chest. And that's got the key. That's the small key. That's my way out if I want. It's a shortcut way out. Yeah, as I said, do you remember I said it's up there? You come across to here, use your small key. And you're in. And there's the shiny whiny. I'm feeling my favourite 3D printer guy is going to be there actually, and I'm hoping he's done me another Jet Set Willy thing like that. That's a Jet Set Willy thing, that one. That's my moon. It's very unique, that one. There we go. That's Pickard of Snowgrove done. So I need to do any more I need to do in here. So yeah, there is one under there, under Hebra Falls. So that one is a sacrificial one where you do need to use some energy to get to that one. And I think that is Hebra pretty much sewn up then. There's a few around Tabantha there. There's one there that still needs getting with that little thing there's there. There's one there, I think it is. Just check I'm at the right place. Yeah, it's there. It's with little notches. There's one there, ancient columns, quite an easy one, that one to get to. However, the one I'm going to go for next is the one on Lindo's Brow. So again, this is not a difficult one to get, but you do need bomb arrows. It's very difficult to do with this one without a bomb arrow. So it is, that is Lindo's Brow over there. You can probably see the tower. There you go, that's the tower. So that's one winter. Your knight shield is badly damaged. Oh no. Ah! Tossers. What's them buggers? Ooh, red choo-choo jelly. That's what happens when you destroy a blue cho with an elemental sword that's charged. It changes the jelly. So you can hear it going blang blang. So it's that tower I'm heading to. Let me change my shield because I've just destroyed that one. Let's use that one next. So you see the tower there. If you look up at the hill there, you can see there's like a ledge thing. You know, they're bloody huge around here, aren't they? So bloody huge. Ginormous chews. Oh, there you go. You can see where pretty much where it is. It's sort of, it's poking out at you. So I have to head up to this. And then climb that. They're so blind. I can see the thing appearing now. And there it is. But first, let's deal with them. Oh. Lovely. So can you see the... See it over there, look. Bit higher. There we go. That's where I'm heading. Ah, nearly. Another one in your cave. Dead easy. Yeah, that were close. That were very close. So I'm just keeping an eye on a parcel being delivered. Because they're very good at just throwing them. Well, they shouldn't throw them over the fence now because we've got a parcel box. Not appeared yet. So that, believe it or not, was a cop-out. So that gives me another one of those. Clearly not a very good cop-out though, because they did only give me a silver rupee. Yes, it's, you know these things I've got? Those. That one's the 700. I've got the 730, so that one's got the small screen. Look, that's 16 characters, I think, that screen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 12 characters. The big one's 24. I managed to get hold of the 9500, or the 950, sorry. Managed to get hold of the 950, which is the last one they made of that style of thing, and it's got a 32 character, 2-line screen on it. And I'm hoping that that one is actually going to be really usable as a computer. Because I quite fancy having a go at writing like an adventure game or something with a proper string parser. Because I wrote adventure games on the Spectrum. And I wrote my own string parsing software and things. And I'm hoping to make a string parser again. That basically parses the things you enter. The problem when you blow them up. I love confusing them. Got it. So that were all for a topaz. However, while I'm here, there's a shrine down in the Tanaga Canyon. So I could go down into the canyon now. Get that shrine. So, slide down here and go... What? It's a long way down. It's loony, loony, loony. Vicky, Vicky, Vicky. Victor, 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 Victor. This is the Tanaga Canyon. I can't remember exactly where the shrine is. I think it's on the curve there. I'm a little bit lost as to exactly where it is. Ooh, razor shrooms. Yeah, well, I explained earlier, you know, yep, shrine nearby. There we go. Yeah, I could have, as I say, I could have streamed on Sunday night, but I was tired. I've had a really poor night's sleep because of my gallstones kicking off. So yeah. So yeah, this shrine is tucked away under the cliff. Yeah, I think that one's possibly the biggest yet. Look at the size of that bad boy. Oh. I don't know yet. I don't know. I'm in the process of finding out what I need to do with it. What's going to happen and what's going to be done. Oh, this one's quite cool, actually. This one is actually quite cool. So this one here, we have to stop it in exactly the right place. Not there. Oh, you pushed it in a bit, though. Alright, that should delay it enough now that I can catch it round the other side. So I need to stop that when my stasis warms up. So that one should run past. And then this next one should just be about right. That should come down. Go across. Gate in one. Nearly there. Next one will roll down and I'll miss it. And then when it comes back round again, that one will miss. And then this one is the one to get. So that's the next one. Come on, that's surely got to have got it. Got to wait for it to charge. That's the problem with bloody stasis. It takes so long to chuff in charge. Right. See if that one's going to... No, that one's hopped. Do it just after. So that one will miss. As will the next one, because I'm waiting for stasis to charge. Right, stasis is ready. Got it. So this is another one where you use stasis. This one's quite an easy one though. So this one, it's stasis. And a couple of bomb arrows will do it. And we just basically want to knock that over. Bonk. Don't matter if that falls down. And then we've got another challenge here, which I didn't realise were here. Where basically, it's one of those games. When you charge that up, you're just playing. Oh, let's not do it with a flame blade. Let's do it with a cobble crusher. Hey. Not quite. Oh, not in corner. You fucking turd. Let's see if I can push that at corner. That's more like it. It's going to go into that corner now, isn't it? Well, that squashed me. Ah, there we go. I can... Ah, stop! Right, try again. Ah. I think that's possibly gone out of play. It's probably in a random room somewhere. Yeah, I think that's possibly gone out of play. Sorry, but yeah, that is, yeah. I think that might have had a bit too much upswing. That is somewhere. That is somewhere over there in a room. Yeah, cheers for that, Vic. I'm glad I can always count on your support. I better go and get the shrine then, aren't I? Since I'm so crap at bloody golf. I tried hard. I tried. Thank you. Thank you for that. Need more latex. Everybody needs more latex. Nine. Well, I'm meeting up with you, but you've probably not seen him. But I'm meeting up with somebody next weekend. Is Randall? He is in the UK next week, and he's meeting up with me in Nottingham. So I've completed that shrine anyway. Let's go and redeem my ship because I'm fed up of carrying all these orbs around and not using them. Let's go and redeem them. Let's go and do my redemption. Just keeping an eye on my nerdy parcel, see if it's arrived yet. Expected today, Trek parcel. Let's see where he is. Track passage. This never works for me. Look, never works. I just get a blank screen with a black rectangle. Well, I've got two people. I know Digipep. So Digipep went my 50th birthday and wore a latex 3-piece suit, or 2-piece suit actually, because he didn't have the waistcoat that I had. But he still looked gorgeous in it. And then so we've got 2 interesting weekends, but it will be vanilla in Nottingham, so there will be no latex. Or not from me. He might. You never know. But I'll be vanilla because I'm travelling on a train. There we go. Let's get these cashed in. These lovely spirit orbs. So we will have 2 stamina vessels. And then I'm going to go and get the horse. I'm going to go and get I'm going to go and get a pona. You need a lot of stamina to get a pona. So that should be 3 more orbs. And I've maxed out my stamina. So that will take me up to almost maxed out. So I should be good for getting a pona. So Epona is on Sanadin Park Ruins and Sefola Hill. So usually Epona hangs around somewhere around there, which you're good from Satori Mountain. Epona is jumpy as shit, white, jumpy, jittery, and an absolute dick. An absolute dick of a horse. And if I can swap my bridle onto it. So Sanadin Park Ruins is over there, look. And you see where the brown bits are, just above where my head is now. Oh, there's a shrine over there as well. I've not got the one to Dig Dug suspension bridge yet. So you see where that lone tree is? And that's where you will often find a pona hanging around. Slura Hill. It's a white horse that hangs around on its own. Can't see it. Although there is a Korok puzzle here. Ooh, I will have that. There's a Korok puzzle here, an apple one. So let's get an apple. I hope and pray I've got some apples. Yeah. So I drop that in the crate. Get the Korok. Yaha! You found me! Oh yeah, Pona. Hangs around in this general area. I'll put you on my TV. Alright. Is it because I'm gorgeous and you want me bigger? Is that what it's all about? Because I don't mind, you can tell me. I've got tough... I'm tough. I can't see a Pona. Weird shadow. No, that's a fox. Yeah, we just pop to the stable and just check I don't have to trigger it. Check I don't have to trig. Because if I have to trigger it... Because I know there's the Royal Horse or something. I think it's called the challenge. You trigger it at this stable that's just there. Outskirts stable. Yeah, Pona's probably having a break. So I'll head towards the stable anyway. Because you have to ride back to the stable anyway. And you go through there. And then over this bridge down here. And last time I lost a Pona on this bridge. And the stable is over there. Go over the bridge. Manhala Bridge. Need an ice weapon, really. Where is that? Oh no, he's just spawned in the fire and burnt himself to death. What a prick. What an absolute... Oh, not yo. Nobody needs yo. Didn't ask you to come out. Why so fast? I don't get it. Thing is, I'm really near the stable now, so I can just run to the stable and they'll just go, can't be bothered now. Stable's only there, look. Oh, I think the parcel's here. Nice for him to not ring the doorbell. There we go. So I need to find the one that says Royal Horse. He's going a Royal Horse and he's sat around here somewhere. Is this one? Yes, pure white horse anyway. Oh, it looks like my parcel's arrived. No, not just yet. Thank you. So it could be a relative of the royal family's white horse from my grandfather because of the day. If you happen to see a white horse, leave it to me. So there you go. The white horse on Safula Hill. Supposedly there's a beautiful pure white coat without any mottling. So now told me the Royal White Stallion is on Safula Hill. And of course Safula Hill is that one. So let's go back to Tory Mountain and see if it's reappeared. And if it was just a thing that needed triggering by the by speaking to the guy in the stable. So back to Safula Hill. He's walking around now, look. You remember the guys I said they walk around at night? We're at Safula Hill. There's the Sanadin Park ruins. So we head to that hill. And there should be a pure white horse. And if there isn't, they lied to me. But you see, that's not Safula Hill down there. So you see, this is Safula Hill. So where is the pure white horse? Now, it could be a case of that it doesn't come out at night. It disappears at night. So what I will do is I will make myself a fire and wait till morning. Actually, I haven't got any wood. Yes, I've got one. Sit by the fire till morning. I think somebody lied. There's no nay on here. So that's no longer Safula Hill. I'll have a walk up to Sanadin Park ruins and then come back. It's not very far, it's only there. They're liars. Think she is. So what we do to get to her? Oh shit, I've just jumped her. She's a jumpy cow, so yeah, she'll run off very easily because she's jittery. Yeah, she is. I could probably do it off that rock actually, but I'm not going to risk it. Oh, for God's sake! So I keep going too high. I need to be in there. Right, so need to go behind her, get her, and then soothe her. Come on, got her. She's mine. Now, she is a very jumpy horse. And she's very disobedient at first. She's very independent. So we have to soothe her a lot and build up our bond, because without doing that, without building your bond, so we don't run. Oh, she's got 5 spurs. And we have to just keep doing it until she keeps doing that noise. Right, she's now being disobedient, so I'll whoa her, soothe her again. And then it starts raining. I'm heading back to the stable. Right, she's going to kick it off. She's having a... Oh, she's having a moment. There we go, another one. And last time I did this, she kicked off at this bridge and threw me off it. Well, first time I did it. All the time I'm building the bond. I'm doing quite well, actually. Doing fairly well here. I'll run register. Talk to him. Yes, please. So we will call this one Epona. Because it is Epona. This one is Epona. Oh, not Epoha. Yes. So 49% bond. So I will board the horse. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to head to Highland Stable. I think I've still got a horse out up there. There, look. If I go to Highland Stable now, which is this one down here. Because Highland Stable is where you change your tack. I've got to build my bond up with my horse first, so I'll summon my other horse and board that one. Remove the gear. So I'll go back to here. Summon my horse. I'm sorry, Goat, you're just not a very good horse, lad. Right, so let's speak to Fanna. She asks you what you want to do with your stuff. Yes, please. I'll change the bridle. So we need to go back to the stable bridle. And then change the saddle. We need to go back to the stable saddle. Yeah, probably. Are you saying you're a top or a bottom here? So I need to board my horse. And then take out a pony. Do I need to get the bond up? I'll just ride around the highland and get the bond up and then come back. So a little bit of a ride and I can get this dear little horse behaving. But keep following the paths, because eventually your horse will learn to follow the paths. I think it's after about 75%. I think your horse follows the paths. It's sort of following them now. I'm having to occasionally just. Oh, there we go. That's the problem you get. Is occasionally your horse is just like, nope, yeah, not doing that. Right, I'm going to go up, take the right-hand path and go down the down by the little hollow. Take it down to the beach. What game do I? My friends brought so to you. Can you replay me in chat? Well, you're in chat, but what game do I stream the most? Probably Valheim or this. However, you are coming up as a possible ban evader, so you are just bear in mind you may not be staying around very long. I don't say stuff like that. Just UK. Yes, you will. You set off all the alarms. Yes, bot alarm. And you're not a bot. Well, you're setting off all my alarms on my software. So perhaps your behaviour hasn't been the best. Perhaps you need to understand how to deal with Twitch. Because I'm sorry, but somebody does just jumps in and goes, "Oh, what games do you play?" when I'm playing Zelda, quite obviously. Right, let's see what we've got with this bird. If I can I change my stuff? Has my horsey got? I thought your headphones were broken. Indeed. Does your computer not have speakers? If you're interested, may I help you change your... Yes, please. So you need to go. Has it got lots of love? Doesn't fully trust you yet. Right. I think we can say that one's gone. I'm happy for you to ban that one, goat. If you can still do that, just ban it. Yeah, when I get possible ban evader flagging up on my screens and... Yeah, that's trolley behaviour. Here we go. Okay. I don't think it will now. I think we broke the software. It's redirected the output to bot.net. Right. Am I going to get this bloody horsey up to a decent standard? I have realised I've got them to fight as well. Right, is my horse a decent standard yet? Got a lot of love in its eyes. Oh, change my stuff. Yep, we've got it. So, I want... So, the ancient bridle gives you the 2 extra spurs. And the ancient saddle gives you the power to teleport. Yeah. Yeah. You just know. And then I'm going to change the mane as well. Well, you can't actually see the mane, but I'll change the tail. Oh, I can't change the tail, can I? But if you change the... I can go for purple, blue, green. Braided mane. Yeah, there's not much point changing that because you can't actually see it with this armour on. However, I now have what I wanted, which is that horse with that armour on. Now, next thing I need to do is get rid of those 3. I will go and just find out who needs to tell me about those. So, is it him? Yeah, it's them. Bands of riders roam the plains acting like they own the place. Detective Goat. We'll just call you Columbo. Just one more thing. Just one more thing. So, the horseback hoodlums. Now, what I will do is I will go out there and I will just Abosa's Fury the living shit out of them. Well, let's get them with an Abosa's Fury. One done. Sorry, horse. Where's the last one? Let's get the next one with one of these arrows because it's a bit less devastating to the horse. Oh, that's the hoodlums defeated. I think that's all 3 of them. Oh, there's one over there, look. You do have to shoot the horse sometimes. And that knocks them off. And then that one. Because it's raining, you see, you're getting a much better effect of them now. There we go. Horseback hoodlums updated. Which means I can head over there. Speak to the dude. Where's he gone? I think he's probably gone inside actually because it's raining. Took care of the hooligans. So I get an endure carrot. We've got Beedle around. And the ironic thing is... Ah, it's only 2 spurs. He's left his horse around. So I've got my decent horse now. And I can start using it to travel the map. So that's Tobias Hollow. We could go down there. There's things to do in there. You can actually see the Korok on there, look. There's some of the Koroks are visible from space, you know, it's like proper obvious. I think there's one down here that's visible from there. So, yeah, they just like make them really obvious. So yeah, I've done that one. I've done the Lome Labyrinth one. I could go back to Gerudo Town and do the Seal one, which gets me a shrine down here. I could spend the last 10 minutes of stream doing that. Oh, there's one there that needs you to do moonlight. It's night time, so... Oh, it's coming up to night time. Oh, we speak to Cass. So, play your song. I know a song about this place. I know a song that'll get on your nerves, get on your nerves, get on your nerves. A light shines from the northwest skies, from the tower's shadow an arrow flies. And I think you can do it with the sun and the moon, this one. I think... Oh, we're yawning. I think I'm too late now. I think the shadow's passed. Let me just check though. Yeah, so the shadow's moving away, look. We're on this platform. Now the only problem is I've just realised is I've not got any firewood. I'll tell you what I'll do. I've got no firewood. I'll go down and get this one. This one's daft because you can actually, as you're coming in, you can sort of see it, and then it clouds you out. You get a view of it. So if you notice, this bit's clear. You go around here, you get clouded out. If you're really canny. There. And if you're really canny, you can find it quite easily. There. And it doesn't ping up on your radar as well, this one, so you've got to be careful with that one. I think, also, once you've solved the shrine, I think the black spot on the radar clears. could do also, I'm going to do the Gerudo Great Beastie. Because that one's quite easy to find. That's another one where you've just got to be a little bit canny. So I've got the electric path. This one's a bit of a long-winded one to do. I remember right, yeah, this one's a long-winded one, so I'll not bother doing that one just today. I'll go to Gerudo Town, and I'll finish by getting the Great Leviathan. So the Great Leviathan, oh, they look still around. I've still got the outfit on. I'll go over the top of the wall and go and get myself a sand seal. You know my technique. Top of the wall. Down, land at the side of one. Grab it. So yeah, there's a few shrines around here I can get. There's one up there in that sandstorm. And then there's one down at the Great Leviathan. Right, I need to get warm, but I don't want to take this outfit off. So what I'll do is I'll carry a flame blade. So at the bottom corner of the desert, there's a Leviathan. So it's about as far as you can go. It's one of these, you see it, and then it gets sandstormed out. So you can just keep sort of pointing in its general direction. And usually you can outrun those. So just keep going. Just ignore all the creatures of the desert. They're not that strong. We're heading to the sandstorm. So now the map disappears. Now I can see bones over there. Look, I've just seen a brief glimpse of bones in that direction. In that general direction. I need to create those, don't I? And we need to have general direction. So I did see something sticking up out of the sand over here. And look at that. Straight onto it. The Leviathan. And the fairy fountain. So the fairy fountain, I'll do second. Major test of strength. Yeah, whenever I say major test of strength, major test of strength. Get the salutes ready. We need this. We need the salutes. Anything like that, general. General direction. Major test of strength. I think we need to start that. It is from How I Met Your Mother. So this is another electric path one, the current solution. So I'm going to leave that one for now. And while I'm down here, I think I should have enough money to open up the fairy fountain. However, if I get any money, all them fairies. All them fairies. Let's see how many I can get. That one might be a bit high. As in, yeah, that one's a bit high. This is the problem with fairies, is they do go. That's that one got. That one's coming down, so that one might be available. That one's good. So we'll get over to these two. See if I can get 4 fairies. Yeah, I always forget this one's a really good one for fairies, actually. And because it's in a dish, as they go towards the edge, they sort of... Right, can I get all 4? All 4. Right. This one I think is going to be the 3rd or 2nd fairy I've opened. Is this the one where she wants 1,000? 500, I can afford to do this one. Actually, if you've ever seen Labyrinth, yeah, fairies bite. Remember the very first bit of the film when she goes into the labyrinth, or goes to the outside of the labyrinth, and she's with Hoggle, and a fairy bites her. Here they are. So psychedelic. I've just had a fag, love. Oh, you need to change your brand, my darling. What can she enhance? So she can enhance those. She can enhance my water armour, or she can do my lightning. I'm going to let her do my rubber armour. I'm going to well enhanced rubber. She's going to Vivishine it, that's what she's going to do. She's going to spread Vivishine all over it and make it all really shiny. Actually, one thing I do need to do, actually, but you know when I go to... No, it doesn't. Yeah, when I go to Invincible Rubber next week, if me and my good friend decide to go down there, I do need some more Vivishine, because I'm nearly out. Well, that is a good reminder. Put it on my list. Buy Vivishine. I think I've probably got about a month's supply left. Nobody wants non-shiny latex. So we'll enhance the rubber armour. So once you've enhanced all 3 parts of the set, you can then start enhancing them even more. But you can only enhance them as far as you've leveled up the fairies as well. So now I think that's the 2nd fairy we've got. Or is that the 3rd? Enhance away. So she can do the flame breaker stuff. Or she can start enhancing it. Oh, right. Have you seen Ghost US yet? Because Ghost US is very good. I'm very surprised how good it is. Normally I think stuff like that doesn't transfer very well, but Ghosts is certainly... Oh, you're doing the US one? Yeah. Oh. Yeah, well, UK one finished at season 5, I think. They basically wrapped the story up. What else can she enhance? She can do me cold snow quill stuff, so we'll do that. Might as well get a bit of boost on my gear. Can she enhance anything else? Yeah, she can do that. And I've got a feeling she will also be able to do my water stuff. Anything else? Oh, she can do another level of those. Take him up to level 2. There's one of them where she swallows him, it's weird. So that's level 2. That's it, Zora armor. I need some Lizalfos horn. One more. Oh, 5 Hyrule Bass to enhance it. What the hell? Yeah, she's. It's quite creepy because Link goes "Wah!" when she swallows him. Right, and I think that is probably. Yep, that's it. So she's done, and so am I. So I shall call it a day at that, and we shall just call it a day. I won't bother raiding out because I want to get on and do stuff. But thank you for watching. I will be back on Sunday for Shiny Sunday, and I will be sharing pictures, I should imagine, of what happens on Sunday with me and my good friend Digipep. So we shall see what happens. Keep shining.